Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with Chonny Jash, and the song is called End the Dance. This is a request from a viewer, so thank you very much for that. If you want to request a song, I can add it to the regular list. If you want to get it a lot earlier, check in the description. There's a way to bump up your request because the regular list is just getting really long. That's all, and that's because the community is growing and it's exciting. Push that subscribe button if you haven't already and join in the community, join in the conversation and all the comments and information about bands, etc. I really thank everybody who already has. Also in the description, there's a way you can just donate to the channel if you want to do that. Buy me a coffee or PayPal donation. That helps too. There will be a link to Chonny Jash's channel so that you can go and subscribe and like videos and support the artist. Also, he's a very interesting artist. I've done quite a few reactions to Chonny, so you can check the playlist out below. There are playlists for any artist for whom I've done 2 or more reactions to, so you can check those out all in one place if you want to do that. If you don't, just scroll through and check out some other videos, maybe of singers that you haven't heard before, bands that you haven't heard before. One of the great advantages for me of starting the channel, apart from meeting viewers like you, of course, is that I've been introduced to so many different singers and bands and groups, and of course reminded of some that I haven't heard for a long time. So I never heard of Chonny before I started the channel, but I've done quite a few of his. Let's have a listen to End the Dance, and then we'll have a look at the lyrics afterwards. I like the guitar work here.
I don't really know what to say to you today. I can hardly find the words to convey my dismay.
Yeah, I didn't realize the lyrics are popping up here. We may just go through the lyrics as we listen to the video because they're coming up anyway.
I don't really know what to say to you today.
Nice voice.
I can hardly find the words to convey my dismay. You lied and sacrificed your pride. You tried to rationalize your fragile disguise. Once, please, just for once, try to learn why your stomach turns. Stop and think about the ones that have spent their concern.
I like the background music. It's building, is sort of building up in the background. Very, very nice. Great voice too.
Stop and think about the ones that have spent their concern. It's true, the conscience that they grew for you is finally going to force your review of the shit that you do.
Yes, it can come back on you.
We'll turn to 2, we'll turn to 5, until your truths and your lies come undone.
Excuse me, I'm all choking here. I am choking. um, yes, one lie leads to another lie, leads to another lie. You know, often in order to keep that construction that you've created together, you have to continue on. You have to keep it going. And yeah, and then sometimes it can collapse. I don't know where we're going here, but it sounds a little bit like that.
1, we'll turn to 2, we'll turn to 5, until your truths and your lies come undone. And though you knew how this can tense as it should be, considering the lies that I told. What the
A very quick, almost rap going on there. Um, yeah, it can definitely hurt others, and it can also hurt yourself, bruise you from the inside or whatever. And um, but it's only if you have a conscience, right? And some people, most people do, but there's a few who don't, or don't seem to anyway, or their conscience has died, or it's on life support, so it doesn't bother them. It doesn't seem to make any difference to some people. So you have to have a conscience before it actually touches you or hurts you.
suffered a toll, and the pain in my chest isn't half as intense as it should be, considering the lies that I told. What the fuck was the point in confiding in them? All the secrets I was hiding inside the contempt. If the ones I call friends can't even defend, I'm thought that I'm not constantly lying to them. I've done this before, and I thought that I learned that the ones I adore are the ones that I hurt, but I keep coming back every time that I crack to an endlessly repeating circular track. So stop and the dance, even though you know you really don't deserve a second chance. Please take a stand.
Well, okay. Well, but I keep coming back. Yeah, that's probably good. Uh, do you deserve a second chance? Well, I think most people do deserve second chances, third chances, whatever, fourth chance. How many chances do you give? And of course, that would depend on you. You have to protect yourself from others too. And but also, I was sort of thinking here, and I almost stopped, but I didn't want to stop too many times. It's like telling lies. Well, there's a lie, and then there's a lie, and sometimes if you're having psychological issues or problems, and um, it's not always lies, and some of the things that you keep to yourself probably should be kept to yourself, and some things that you keep to yourself probably should be talked about so that you can achieve some help or whatever. But it gets more complicated, so I think it starts to become difficult to discern what is a lie, an actual lie, and what is not a lie, because sometimes you feel one way one day, particularly, like I say, when you're having psychological issues, and then completely different, even in the next hour, let alone the next day. So was it a lie, or is it just sort of a stream of consciousness flowing and changing and misdirecting all the time, even yourself? And so then it gets more difficult to tell what is precisely a lie and what isn't. But maybe I'm getting too philosophical or whatever. But I just, if you're having trouble yourself, don't always beat up on yourself because of things you've said to other people, or tried to make them believe about you, because that was maybe something you were trying to build for yourself, and you think you were lying to yourself. But then again, if that had been successful and if you had succeeded, then they weren't lies, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm not making any sense. It makes sense to me in my little brain, but maybe it's not making sense to anyone else. I don't know. Great song. I like the lyrics very much. I think you can extract a lot from the lyrics. That's my take on it on the first run through, but I'm sure there's lots of other things, and maybe he had a specific meaning that I didn't pick up on. That's fine. It doesn't matter what he meant in to some extent, because the listeners are going to take what they take, and and then as if you learn more or you read more, then maybe you would agree with his take. Maybe not. Maybe you would just go with what you originally thought of the song. I don't know. But he's always interesting and always good music. Um, yeah, I liked this one a lot. And you could hear well, maybe I'm misjudging a little bit because the lyrics were popping up on the screen. So that helps. Because in some videos, I can't hear his voice clearly enough. In this one, it seemed clear to me, but then again, maybe I'm misjudging because I could see them too. So that helped enormously. But I think they were fairly clear in this one. I don't think that the background music was as loud as some of them where it's difficult to hear. Others are much clearer and much better. And I like to hear Chonny's voice. I always like to hear the voice, actually. And it doesn't have to be the perfect voice in the world, but I like to hear singers sing. Yeah. All right. Very good. Let me know what you think of this particular song, and yeah, end the dance. Stop lying. Stop these false creations or whatever. And but like I say, I think it can be more complex than that and complicated, particularly given what I've seen and listened to and read from Chonny previously. I think there's more complexity that can be extracted from this. Let me know what else you would like me to react to in terms of Chonny or any other band, group, singer. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm sure you already have. Check in the description for a link to Chonny's channel. Also ways to donate to this channel or to bump up your request. Other than that, just keep listening, keep having fun. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.